Hello, everyone. Happy catalog walkthrough night. This is going to be a pretty fun one. I have lots of really cool swaps to show you, and we're going to play a few little games. So if you don't already, please have paper and pen or pencil and your current catalogs, your mini catalog, like I'm showing right here, and the celebration flyer. I can't lift them up now because they're full of samples. See there? We have so many fun things to look at. Hello, Brene. Brene, may I please ask you, how is the audio? I really have been trying on my own, but I'm not so sure I'm not so sure that I conquered it. And I don't have more than the hour I just spent on it to work on it tonight. So we're going to just have to go rapid fire. Okay. It is great. Okay. Let me test something. When I bring in my desk, let's see, what does it sound like now? Feel free, tell me if it's echoing, because I know how to take care of it going forward at least. It's still okay? Wow. Okay, 1 minute. I couldn't even explain how many combinations of this are possible. You just wouldn't even believe it. But let me at least write a few notes for myself. I swear, it is mind-numbing. And you would think I could. Hello, Carla. Okay, I need to write down the settings right now. Both are internal. God, sorry, you guys. Okay, but I'm so glad to see you. So glad to know that at least it sounds like I can use both screens. Now, if it starts echoing on you, please just post it in all caps. I know you won't be mad at me. I know that we will just be working out the kinks. Okay, so I appreciate it, but hello. Okay, it's a little bit of stress off of me for right now. So I'm so glad to have you here tonight. I am Lisa Harden, coming to you live from a very dark, but not so bad Boise, Idaho tonight. I am an independent Stampin' I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. And one of the things that means is that I sell all of the products we're going to be talking about tonight. And I just hope that you are a paper crafter, or if you're not a paper crafter, just keep watching because you might be before this is all over. Now, again, as I said, if you do have copies of the new mini catalog and the celebration flyer, follow along. If you do not have those, but you live in the United States and you're not working with another demonstrator, I would love to send you complimentary copies. You just need to personal message or private message me your mailing address, or you can email it to the Stamping Zoo at outlook.com. There's a G on the end of that stamping. Thank you for sharing, Ethel. This will be a fun one to share, everybody. We are not creating tonight, but you will see, I think, about 40-ish creations for myself and other demonstrators. So please just know we're going to have a fun time. Let me roll back here and grab some things from the treasure chest, if you will. We're even going to have games. Let's see here. I know I have some particular things back here. Sorry, I didn't grab this ahead of time. But as I said, I was a little busy trying several incantations. Gosh. Okay, sorry. I'm still looking. There they are. Okay. There they are. All right. Couple of things from the treasure chest. So, and then one thing I'm going to use later. Okay. Oh, I love it, Jean, because I do too. I get so much inspiration. That's why after I make something, I tell you guys to post it on my business page or tag me in it or something, hashtag the Stamping Zoo. So please just let me know. We will be playing tonight now these are they're going to be like quick, rapid fire questions. So no sleeping out there, okay? You East Coast people, you got to rally a little bit for me, okay? And so I have some beautiful, these are newly retired, but they're so pretty. They, whoops, they're the polished dots. And they go with everything. So I have several of those, okay? And then I also have, since we were talking about celebration, I have a stamp set from I have two stamp sets from Celebration gone by. We'll see if we have that many with that many quizzes, if I can come up with that many questions. But I have this really cool, amazing phrasing. And so if you didn't get that in the last Stampin' Up round, I can send that to you. And also I have the perfect pomegranate. Such a cool one. Really cool stamp set. Let me make sure this isn't the one I used. No, they're both brand new. And then, like I said, the polished dots. So we'll be having some quizzes as we go along, a little bit of a scavenger hunt in your catalogs. So please don't go to sleep on me. Okay. And if you have questions, put them in the comments. I will be reading the comments afterward. And as several of you have already done, if you would be so kind, please share this video as well as liking and commenting. That is one thing that really helps the Stamping Zoo grow, because you never know who's going to be in your Facebook feed that might also like to be a paper crafter. Wouldn't it be nice to have a new fellow paper crafting friend? And as I said, I do run this as a business. I have classes both online and in person. I do all of these online tutorials for you. I'm on Facebook, YouTube, Pinterest, and sometimes Instagram. I don't do a lot just because of time, but I'm out there. So please follow me if you're following all of those social media sites. I have a website, thestampingzoo.com. I do not blog on a regular basis. However, what I do on a regular basis is send out very informative and hopefully entertaining emails. And sometimes they have freebies in them, like free tutorials. So if you would like to sign up for that, that tells you all the Stamping Zoo news, as well as general Stampin' Up sales and inventory, anything you need to know. If you're a paper crafter and you like to follow the Stamping Zoo, please just go over to thestampingzoo.com, okay? And then a purple pop-up box will prompt you to leave your name and email. Just do that and you'll be on the list, okay? So, and then anything else, like I said, just drop me a message, all right? Kathleen, I'm so sorry, but if it helps you any, I left work an hour late because I was chasing money again. I'm always chasing numbers. Then I'll probably dream about it tonight, but I'll tell you what, I found them. So I was able to leave, a little cross-eyed, but we're not creating tonight. Thank goodness. So as I said, we are kicking off beginning January 5th. So we've been talking about this mini catalog. It is chock full of so many new seasonal type things. So there's Valentine's Day, there's spring, there's birds, there's you name it. We're going to look at all sorts of things. And then along with that, we're going to look at the celebration flyer. I have samples for both. We will get started here in just a moment at looking at the samples because I have so many of them, right? So we'll go as long as we can. But let me grab a piece of note paper myself. As I said, please keep your own notes because I might mention something that, well, no, I am going to go out on a limb and say, you will learn something tonight or notice something tonight that you have not seen in the catalog. Because every time I go through the catalog, I see something new, right? It is as much of an idea book as it is a book for ordering. So again, they're just really fun to have around. And sometimes you might lose your creative mojo. But as with the swaps you're going to see tonight from other demonstrators, you will also see lots of ideas in the catalog itself. And sometimes if you just case or copy one of those ideas, then kind of get your paper crafting juices flowing again. And then you're off to the races, right? Hello, Leslie and Kathy. Hi. I know it's an odd night for me, right? So I'm normally live Thursday nights at 7 p.m. If you would like to um, keep apprised of the times I'm live, then please follow and like this Facebook page. Or if you're watching me on YouTube, hello. I appreciate you so much. I'd love it if you'd give me a thumbs up. Please leave a comment, question if you have one, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you haven't already done so, I would love it if you would do that. Just again, just helps out the Stamping Zoo, right? Helps me be able to bring more things to you. Okay, that's how it works. Hello, Laura. Okay, so as I said, we are talking tonight about the mini catalog. We call it the mini. It's from It's good from January through April. And then we are talking also about things that can be earned in the celebration flyer. So the celebration flyer is special. It's Stampin' Up's very special way of thanking us for being customers. And it is all the things in this flyer that you're going to see. You cannot purchase. You have to earn them free with a purchase. Okay. You get to choose something beginning with a $50 order. And for every $50 order, you get to choose something else. It's stackable, right? They don't keep us to just one. Oh my goodness, thank God. Almost said, thank God. That's not very nice. Thank goodness. They don't hold me to just one because I think I have one of everything now. But I am a demonstrator, so I tell myself I need these for tools. But they do bring me joy. I'm probably a bit of a collector / demonstrator, truth be told. So again, those things are available to you on January or through February. Okay, so also I will tell you if there's something that you really, really want in there and you're holding out, I don't know why, don't do that because everything in the celebration flyer is good while supplies last. So I don't want to hear you crying because you didn't get the adorable owls stamp set. Now, along with that, one moment. Hey, Taylor, if you're on, I'm using your mug from Christmas. I love it. I love the size of it. It's perfect, Taylor. Thank you. Okay, so I like to do a little bit of thanking during celebration as well. And what you see right now is that I like to hold a celebration. That's right. A little bit of wordplay there, but basically what it is it's a party and a class all in one. And how do you earn that? Well, it's kind of like the celebration flyer. You cannot purchase registration to the class. You have to earn it, but you earn it by doing a fun thing. You earn it by purchasing $150 of product or more during celebration. Okay. Once you've done that, you are invited to my celebration. And we will be featuring, so as I said, it'll be a class and a party, right? So if you are planning on being one of my VIPs to the party, do not put the awesome owls. Do not choose this. Here's why. Because I will be giving you a free stamp set when you attend the class, and it'll be virtual or I think in person, but don't hold me to that. It might end up just being virtual, probably be March 11th, but it'll be recorded and all that. So anyway, if you feel like you're going to place an order with me or orders, it doesn't have to be just one order, but during January and February, if you purchase $150 of product before tax and shipping with me, then you will get this free in your class, okay? As well as all the product that you need to make the cards and projects. It's very fun. I've been doing it. I think this is my third year, maybe my fourth, probably my third. Anyway, it's just super fun. And what you see here is just one of the examples of something cute that you can make with the adorable owls. They are adorable. All right. Now, this is super fun. So as we're going along tonight, if I told you to kind of keep a little list there, keep a shopping list. If your shopping list creeps up around $99, which is quite a bit of product, but it's also not difficult to do, I can tell you. Rest assured. So just keep your list. And then if you feel like it's getting up near 90, 80, 90, $95, please let's think about this. The celebration starter kit is like bananas, okay? Bananas. It is. You get a couple of different choices. You can choose the mini Stampin' Kit embossing machine. This is what I'm talking about. You can choose it in this white or in a new in color called boho blue. So you can choose to add this to your starter kit as well as $175 of extra product. Yes, you heard me right. $175 of any product in any of the catalogs or the clearance list. And all of that would cost you $129 plus tax. There's no shipping. You get everything like business supplies if you'd want those. You get free catalogs you can give to your friends. All that stuff for $129, about $100 free. Or if you already have the mini and you're like, I really don't want another mini, even though it's only $30 with the starter kit, then that's okay. You can still get the $175 of product, again, of your choice. Anything I'm showing tonight, anything in the annual catalog, you can get any of that stuff for just $99. So please keep this in mind. Take a screenshot of this and feel free to call me, 208-830-6328. Yes, that's my phone number. You can call or text me if you have questions. I will not pressure you. I am pretty much straightforward. Anybody who's worked with me or has been on my team or is on my team can comment right now freely, speak freely, but I do not pressure people. I just want you to have a great experience, whether that be you just purchasing for yourself or you kind of dabbling in inviting a few friends to buy things from you, or you doing it all, right? Earning an incentive trip and all that fun stuff. Whatever you want to do is fine with me because I'm just kind of the opinion that if I help you do what's the best thing for you, it helps me in the long run. That's how I live my life. Okay. But please think about this because this is a really good deal. This is the best deal that I have seen, I think, in the 30 years or 30 plus years that I have been working with Stampin' Up! Products. So please take a look at it. Okay. And here you will see what's the color of the new boho blue if you were to choose that as your Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. So again, so fun. I can't wait. And also I have an event here at the house on the 21st. Sign up needs to be soon if you're coming to this. Okay. And I do have, I think, 3 spots left. So please sign up if you're coming to this. If you receive my email, you already have the links and stuff. But again, just reach out to me if you would like to come to this. It's a fun celebration of the new catalog and all sorts of fun things. And then we go right into February with the Spring Fling. It's a one-day event that I am collaborating with Suzanne Netz from Canada on, and I'm so excited to work with her. You know that I just love working with Suzanne. And so, again, lots more details about that. But again, if you are looking for a one-day online retreat to work on from your home at your own pace and get involved in a lot. We have up to 14 projects in this class, okay? And I will point out what products we're using as we go along in the catalog. But I just want you to keep that in mind. Deadline is February 1st to sign up for that. So I have time to get everything out to you. And again, if you want information on that, I can send you the link for the registration, or just keep watching your emails because I will advertise it again. Okay. And I talk with my hands a lot. So I think we all know that. If you've been here a lot, you know that. And if you're just joining me, I think you've already figured that out, right? So, in any case, let's take this down. And oh, there's me. Like I'm starting my Valentine's decorations. I got that new kind of felt garland. I think it's so cute. I just love it. Okay, now add me so that I'm over on the little side. Oh my gosh. So this one is full too. Hello, Kathy from Colorado. Hope you're having a good night. Oh, yeah. Look at all that. So I participate in a swap with other demonstrators. And thanks, Holly. It is kind of cute. I'll have more Valentine's things going on, but I was surprised I got that up. Okay, so let's just dig in. Now, as we're doing this, please let me know if you have questions about the catalog itself or where to find something, or you think you saw something but you can't remember what it was. Please ask me about it. This is kind of, this is get to know your catalog, right? Okay, so all of the product suites, we will discuss that. They're listed right up here on page 3. Okay, and as I said, lots of beautiful examples. Look at that stuff. Oh, I love it. Then here's an explanation of the icons that you see in there. Just quickly, bundles, new bundles, which all of these are in this catalog. If you purchase a stamp set with its coordinating die or with its coordinating punch, both of them, you're going to get 10% off of both of them. Very nice. And then also we have quick and easy projects. Okay. We have distinctive stamps. I will point a couple of those out so you can see what that means. We also have products that are sized to fit the mini Stamp and Cut and Emboss machine that we were just talking about, right? Lots of our dies fit into that. And so we have a mini and we have a standard, okay? And so the company points out for you which ones will work with the mini. And then lots of our things are available in English and French. And then this C and P, that means that the stamp set is available to you, to us, in cling, red rubber, or in photopolymer, clear. And we'll talk a little bit about that, maybe the pluses and minuses as we go along here. I have my own definite thoughts, but you will have your own definite thoughts too. Again, just beautiful, beautiful catalogs. Here's a little Q&A with our CEO. And so it's a very personal company, right? It's been going strong for, I think we're on 34, maybe 35 years, and going into our 35th year, right? Let me tell you this, let's just stop at this briefly. So this is all about Paper Pumpkin, which is our monthly subscription kit. Look how happy these ladies are. Or maybe it's the same lady. No, it's different ladies. Okay. They're all really happy because they just went out to their mailbox and they got their Paper Pumpkin. Okay, when you purchase prepaid Paper Pumpkin subscriptions during January and February of this year, you get free product. You can earn free product on those prepaid subscriptions. Please keep that in mind. And if you purchase, if you purchase the 6-month and the 12-month, you save, even on the subscription price, $22 a month plus tax. Shipping's included in that. It is just a little dynamo that comes into your mailbox. I work with it every month. I show you alternates. And so there's just thousands of alternates or thousands of things about Paper Pumpkin on social media. So don't ever feel like you're not going to have enough alternate designs. Plus the kit is all inclusive. It's a great way to start building your set of stamps because a little stamp set comes with every Paper Pumpkin kit. a little ink spot. Here, I have one. A little tiny ink spot with one of our standard colors. Comes in every kit. So if you're just starting out, it is such a great way to get started. Okay, so with that, let's begin. Now we are on the first suite called the Country Floral Lane. It's just gorgeous. I think we've worked with it a little bit on one of my lives, but we'll be working with it again. Don't worry. This is actually the featured product in my catalog launch, which I was just talking about, which will be on the 21st. And you can order an online version of that as well. Okay. So anyway, this was my swap. Okay. Just used the beautiful products. I cut this ribbon in half just to make it a little, I guess, more interesting, but it's really pretty ribbon. It has stitching and it's sold as a combo pack. So you get some red and this burlap ribbon. It's thinner than burlap though. It definitely looks like burlap. Corinne says she loves the DSP from this set. Girl, I'm with you. There's two DSPs in this set. The gingham, which I tried to use a little, the gingham in the back here, and then just another country floral designer series paper. Then here's a really cool one. They've used the stamp, right? And it looks like black twine. This is Michelle. Oh, goodness. Michelle, here's your name. Fukling. I'm trying, Michelle. She's from California. Sorry. Another thing is we're going to take a little extra time, but I acknowledge the people that make the swaps. It's kind of a pet peeve of mine when I see other people showing swaps they've been in and they do not acknowledge the maker. How rude. If you're going to show a swap, you need to give acknowledgement to who made the swap. Otherwise, don't show the swap. Okay, I'm off the soapbox now. This is Stampin' with Rosie, and she did a beautiful job here. She did a tag, and then I'm looking for. This is another. That's another die set, but the paper obviously is all about this. And then here's the ribbon. Not cut, okay, in case you're wondering kind of what it looks like. So that is in the Country Floral. Oh, so cute. You guys, who loves the love cats? Wow. So this is the love cats. It always makes me think of the song by The Cure that comes into my head every single time. And I'm in love with it. I made a card just a couple of days ago for my bestie because she's a cat lady. And so while I'm not a cat lady, I know a lot of cat ladies, right? Or even if you're not a cat lady, who's not going to love that? Even those cats do all those weird little, things like this when they're just laying around. And so they're beautiful. And as this swap, Chris Colley, Michigan, it doesn't have to be in black. I did my cat in black, but not all the cats have to be in black. However, if you want them in black, they can be in black. This is a super cute card. This is an easel card. It's from Deb Joy Smeek. Sorry, Deb, if that's not right, but I think it is. So it's an easel card. Look at it. Head over heels about you. I love hanging out with you. And she's used some embossing back there. So she used a couple different die cuts and just did a beautiful job on it. Thank you so much, Deb. Laura says she's not a cat lady either, but she ordered the stamp set because you have several friends. Exactly. Yeah. So I attest they makes very cute cards. Now, here's the other page. I'm not going to mention every page, right? You guys will be really mad at me, but this one's really cute. It's Share a Milkshake. And so as you can see down here, this is a bundle, okay, which means it has a stamp set and a die set. And if you purchase both at the same time, you use this number down here and you save 10%. If you only want the dies or you only want the stamp set, make sure that you only order that certain item number, okay? That's how that works. And then all these beautiful, I mean, look at all of these beautiful samples in the catalog. This one's really gorgeous. This is the Fancy Flora Suite. This paper too is outrageously beautiful. Thank you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know, Mary Ellen. Aren't they so cute? This is Manda Dorley. Where's Manda from? I don't know her. Okay. Anyway, but this is the fun thing about swaps, right? It's I don't know the majority of these people. I just know that they made some beautiful cards. So these are some new embellishments. This is some new paper that's outrageously beautiful. It's actually right here. Fine shimmer paper in fresh freesia gold and soft succulent. And then some two-step stamping. Okay. And then just a little slice of that beautiful paper. And you've got a beautiful card. Let's see here. I'm tempted to go through all the pages, but I'm not going to. Just rest assured, I have a lot of these things and we'll be looking at them. Yes, I have a lot of these things. And more things are coming tomorrow. No, Wednesday, which means Thursday, we're going to play with something brand new to me. Look at this. Oh, it's so cute. So she's just taken, this is stamped with Lisa Marie. Okay, so she's just taken a slice of a stamp, okay, and then punched it out with our heart punches, which is beautiful. Colored it very expertly. And I mean, it's adorable. So that's a Silly Goose stamp set. This stamp set comes in clear. I know you can't see that exactly, but trust me, it comes in clear or it comes in photopolymer, cling or photopolymer. Sorry. So what that means is, gosh, I hope I have an example here. Oh, well, this is easy. Okay. So this is our photopolymer stamp set, right? Clear. You can see through the blocks when you're placing things. And then this is the cling stamp set, what I call red rubber stamp set. It has its own cushioning and it's just made out of red rubber. Red rubber came before the photopolymer stamps. Okay. Now, what do I think are the pluses and minuses? I think that if you're going to do a lot of stamping where you need to precision place things, I definitely like the photopolymer. What I like overall the best though is red rubber. I think it gives a better impression. I think that the ink stamps more evenly. And especially for a large image like this, I feel like, now this is a distinctive stamp, so we're talking about something a little different here, but if this were like a solid image, it's kind of difficult to get that to come out smooth with a photopolymer stamp. It just is, or at least that's my experience, and I stamp every day. So I say, if I have something where I'm going to be precision placing things a lot, I will go ahead and use the photopolymer. Great idea. Otherwise, I'll choose the red rubber because I just feel like the impression is more even. But you may have different idea. Kathleen, she loves photopolymer, right? So you tell us, do you like photopolymer? Are you dead set against one or the other, or do you have strong feelings one way or the other? But I just want you to know, not every set is like that in here. I don't know that the Stampin' Up! Has done that before. I'm guessing they're testing the market to see what we prefer. Or, I mean, but I don't know that for sure. I don't know why they're doing it. Just know that a few of these stamp sets are offered in both clear and cling. So make your choice. And you're not going to, they both work great. Okay, I don't want you to think that photopolymer doesn't work great. Yes, as Kathleen says, she likes both for different reasons. Me as well. Okay. But it doesn't mean that the photopolymer doesn't work great and that the cling doesn't work great. You're going to get a great stamp set regardless. But I just wanted you to know that there is a difference. Okay, this is from Carol Hickman. Isn't it so cute? And we have a St. Patrick's Day stamp and die or stamp and punch bundle this year. That's fun because we don't always have that. So that's beautiful. She's also used a background stamp here. Hand drawn dots, I think is what it's called. It's really cool. And then we have another one, Happy St. Patrick's Day, with some beautiful papers from the annual catalog. And this is Carrie Blake. No, Carrie Blake. Yeah. So very cool. Sorry, I was kind of holding it down, huh? It's very happy, right? And I love it. These are the friendly gnomes. I played with those earlier. You've probably seen that video, and if you haven't, just go back a couple of weeks. It's on the page you're watching right now, or if you're on YouTube, it's posted there too. Okay. And by the way, if you're watching on replay, hello. I enjoy having you here just as much as people who are live as well. In fact, most of you do join me by replay. So, maybe there's a lot of people who have a little insomnia like I do. I go through stretches where I wake up at least once a night, and sometimes I watch a little video to not put me to sleep necessarily, but it helps me from having anxiety about not being able to sleep. And then I forget, and then pretty soon I'm tired. So, more than you wanted to know, but there you go. This is Stephanie Flapp. She's from Wyoming, Michigan. I see. I didn't know there was a place like that. This is beautiful and it's very interesting. I feel this is very different. This is called Delicate Desert. So when we had our Stampin' Up! Convention, Sarah and Shelly worked with this a lot, and I thought that was great. It is not something it doesn't, like, grab me at the beginning, but give it time. I never say I don't like a certain stamp set because don't worry, I think I could like anything very easily. This is what these little, I think they're cactus flowers. This is what they look like. And if you can see right here, that is that icon that tells us this is a distinctive set. What that means is that there's all sort of textures and laser cuts in the stamps that allows it to look more photorealistic with just one inking of the stamp. It looks like it's shaded. It looks at times that you've used different colors, but it's just with a single stamping because of the technology built into the stamp. Again, it's more photorealistic. And so that's kind of the case right here, right? She's done a single stamping, but you can see there's all sorts of areas where the ink has attached lighter or darker. And so that is really the brilliance. That is a patent. Stampin' Up! Has a patent on that. No other stamping company does distinctive stamps. Okay. And then you can really see it here with this beautiful, probably Calypso coral ink. Very nice. And then these are some of the designer series papers. And this is a cane weave 3D embossing folder. I'm in love with it. Yes. Okay. And so this is Christy Folk. She is from Mooresville, Indiana. Beautiful. Did I read this one? Yes, Stephanie did that one. Okay. Let's go over here. Oh, this is very pretty. I love these colors. I love green and purple. And I know Holly. I love the new embossing folder. It's so pretty. It's in the Regency Park, which we will talk about because that's actually what Suzanne and I are using for our one-day event is the Regency Park suite. So we will talk about that. Now, I have a question. For you. I want you to tell me in the comments, please tell me, I might have to look at something for a minute. I kind of forgot this one tiny thing I had here. I didn't write my comments down because I was like, oh, I'll remember. This is not a problem. Give me a break. Okay, I want you to, with the full name of the stamp set, tell me a stamp set in this mini catalog, not Celebration, the mini catalog. I want you to write in the comments with a full name. Which of these stamp sets have food in them? any of the stamp sets that have food, and there's a lot of them. So we'll wait for a minute. And the first comment I see, you're going to win some of those embellishments I have out here. I'll give you a minute. Well, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick. I couldn't afford I couldn't afford to add the actual Jeopardy music. Okay, Lori, she wins. Share a milkshake. Oh, Maria was right behind. Oh my gosh, you guys are all mentioning the milkshake. That's so funny. Share a milkshake. Okay, Lori, you've won some dots. Lori, my friend, you're getting the dots. Congratulations. Oh, Jean says the Easter Bunny. Perfect, Jean. Okay, thank you so much. Oh, hi, Maria, by the way. Okay, does everyone love the share a milkshake? Do you have that? Or what are you thinking about it? I think it looks really fun, but I don't have it yet. Believe it or not. Okay, so here is the decorative borders stamp set. This is what, let's see, who is this? Sharon Rogers. She has used this in a couple of different applications right here underneath the card. That's beautiful. Wow. And grateful for the everyday magic of you. I don't remember where this comes from, but it is in this catalog. And I'm sure we'll stumble across it. Oh, that's pretty. See, I hadn't stamped that image from the catalog. It's beautiful. You can just make your own designer series paper by just stamping over and over again. And then she has colored with our blends, brush freesia, added a little brush freezer ribbon, and that's really pretty. And so here's something that they do in the catalog as well. They show you how to stay simple or step it up. And so here they've showed just stamping, a little bit of twine. Then they've showed more stamping, a little bit more advanced. And here they've chose, oh dear Lord, fussy cutting of this image. Okay, you can do it. Fussy cutting and all sorts of the zhuzh. Okay, so that's pretty fun. Oh, I can't wait for this. I have to mention this stamp set. I don't have any cards from it, I don't think. Let me see. Do I? No. But I love this Taco Fiesta stamp set. It is Erica Serwin's $1 Million stamp set. I found so much inspiration from Miss Erica. And it's just so beautiful and so fun. And it really feels like her. You know what I mean? From what we see online. So congratulations, Erica, on your stamp set making its debut. She said it was like 2 years in the making. So it's really exciting to see it. All right, here's another one, the Sweet Citrus Bundle. I have 3 cards for this one. Sending you a big squeeze. That's super cute. Now these images of that you kind of build the citrus, so they could be anything, right? Oranges, limes, grapefruit, whatever you want. In fact, here, look at this one. This is Laura Paulson. She has used the embossing folder and then put all sorts of citrus on the front. Enjoy the sweeter things in life. That's beautiful. Sending you a big squeeze. This was also Jeannie Nielsen. Thank you, Jeannie. This looks this is Mango Melody, but it looks like a perfect inside of an orange, doesn't it? Oh, Lori says this is on her list. Somebody's getting the milkshake. Oh, KZ says the milkshake is coming to her house on Wednesday. Awesome. And then here's another, the sending you a big squeeze. This is, oh, Monica Gibberty. Okay. I really like, again, she has used the embossing folder. And then I like these with the different colors. They look kind of cool. Okay, those are great. And so again, this one is a bundle with a hybrid embossing folder. And that means that this embossing folder embosses and has a die that fits inside the embossing folder. So you can essentially emboss and cut your cardstock at the same time. Very nice if you're making multiples. Now I love this one. This is actually coming to the house in the BBB, big brown box on Wednesday. This is Rain or Shine. It's adorable. It's very eye-catching, right? And with these little characters and stuff. And so I have one. They didn't use the character, which again is like really cool. So they used the embossing folder, which is called Raindrops Embossing Folder. Okay. And this is Laura Anderson. And then she did kind of a cool thing. And I can't remember where this stamp set, where this sentiment set is, but it's in here. And she kind of like freehand drew her own rainbow, added that. And then these are from the set as well. I find that very fun. She just totally like kind of went off on her in her own direction. And so it ended up being really cute. I like that a lot. You do, Casey? You live where the Tropicana orange juice is made. I love that. I have some in the fridge. That's cool. Okay, here's a really nice, beautiful card. Isn't that pretty? It has some Wink of Stella. You can see a little bit. See there? It's so pretty. Cappy Williams. Thank you, Cappy. Super cute card. Really pretty card. And so this is called Delicate Details. It actually has some paper that coordinate with it. No, Dainty Delight. I'm so sorry. Dainty Delight. I think we have one called Delicate Details. But anyway, Dainty Delight. This one has some coordinating celebration paper. So we will look at that shortly. Oh my, this one looks really cool. It looks like something that I'm so attracted to this paper. I just got it not too long ago, and this totally looks like my stamper friend, Joanna Karen McNall made this really cool card. She added a ton of things to it. So, I mean, I think I'll probably get this because it has excellent sentiments in it. Let's see if I can get a bigger image. Nope, that's it. Anyway, it has excellent sentiments. It's a whole suite of products. Now, what does that mean? Let's stop and talk about that for a minute. A suite of products, SUITE, they are products that Stampin' Up! Has put together as a grouping because they coordinate. And doesn't mean they match. It just means they coordinate together. Okay. They're meant to work together. Lots of times, if people are wondering what to purchase, I like to tell them just to purchase a suite because once you add cardstock and adhesives to this, you know you're going to have a really tight theme. Okay. So if you want to purchase one of everything in a suite, down here it says the suite collection, and then you put this number in. This particular one is 160599. It is $80 US. And for that, you get the stamp set and the dies, this twine, 3-pack of twine. You get these really cool enamel sticker icons, and you get a full pack of the paper. Okay, so if you want to order every one of them by their item numbers over here, you can. But if you look at this and you think, this is so me, I can't even tell you how me it is, you can just order one of everything with this item over here. And there are 5 or 6 suites in this catalog. Okay, so let's see, what does this say? You belong among the stars. I'm so inspired by your courage. This moment is the start of something great. I sound like I can't quite read, but I'm really just having trouble seeing these things at the end of the day. Mountains of thanks, wishing you joy in this next adventure. We're in this together. I love it. And so then you can see like all of the cool stamp sets. Some of them coordinate directly with a stamp. Sorry, this is dies. Some of the dies coordinate directly with the stamps. You can tell because they are slightly colored on the catalog. Oh, it's not really coming off with the lighting in here, but just know that once you start looking at these, you'll be able to tell what has a coordinating die or a coordinating punch. Kathleen says it's great for masculine cards, and there are women hikers. Yes, yes, absolutely. But if you're trying to make the elusive masculine card, that would be a great way to do it. And so again, I thought this was a really cool card. This card could be a masculine card or a feminine card. I'm so inspired by your courage. I love that. So anyway, beautiful job on that. And then this one is outstanding with some blended ink here. And this is Simply Elizabeth Crafts. Simply Elizabeth Crafts. And it's really beautiful. This, let's see, is this a bundle? No, it's not a bundle. I want to say it's a bundle because it's on the same page, but it's not, I don't think. Anyway, this is a distinctive stamp. See how you get lots of different, you get like a dark up here in Canada, and then lighter a little bit in America, United States. And anyway, that's all with one stamping. So it's really quite beautiful. Wishing you joy in this next adventure. That probably comes from the last stamp set we looked at. Then finally, we have a beautiful set of alphabets. They're tall and skinny. If you've ever seen my body shape, they're the opposite of me. Okay, they're tall and thin, and you can put a lot of them on across a card. So it's really nice set to have. $42. So if you purchase this plus a couple of um, bottles of glue, then you get a free choice in the celebration sets. Finally, let's look back here. Okay, here's next question. I'm hiding this. The next question is, what is the minimum price that you must place an order for? Let's see. What is the minimum order that you need to place to earn host rewards? When do you start earning host rewards is another way to say it. How much do you spend? Oh, Holly Pavlo, $150. That's right, Holly. Corinne coming in next. So, Holly, I am also going to send you some of the dots. I do need to make sure. I know Lori's in the United States. Holly, are you in the United States? You know what? I can't send product outside of the United States. So I'd love to send you a card if somebody happens to be outside of the United States. Okay. So what am I talking about? Host rewards. Yes. Okay. Holly, please send me your mailing address, private message it to me. Okay. And very good. Very quick. I think you've placed an order for $150 or more before, Holly. You don't have to tell me, but I think you have. Okay, so it'll tell you right over here. It's called party sales. It can be a party of one yourself, or it can be you getting together with a couple of your girlfriends and placing an order. Okay, so once you reach 150, your stamp and rewards are 10%. That means you can choose anything else out of the catalog and get for $15, and you can get it for free. Okay. And then it just keeps going up. If you place an order for $300, oh, don't say it can't be done. I know, it can be. I know a person. Okay, so when you place an order of $300 of product, that is before tax and shipping, okay, then you get 12% back. And so it just grows like that. If you place an order of $450 or more, you can also add something out of the catalogs for 50% off. You can, I think the only things that are excluded are, I'm going to read it to you, Paper Pumpkin prepaid subscriptions, the standard size stamp and cut and emboss machine, or what is it? Or any bundle that includes, or any bundle that includes the stamp and cut and emboss machine, which there are a few. Otherwise, any bundle, the set of markers, there's a huge set of markers, water-based markers that are in there. Anything you want to purchase is 50% off once you get to $450. Okay. So keep that in mind. And hello, Alicia. Just keep that in mind for when you're purchasing. And if you have friends that want to get together, you might want to combine your purchases sometimes and take freebies. Now, here's some other things that you can spend host rewards on. Here's some paper that you cannot purchase. Okay, we like to dangle that carrot, don't we? So you cannot purchase this paper. You must earn it with host rewards. It's a beautiful pack of paper. It's also coming to this household on Wednesday. And let's see here. I was going to read to you. It's 48 pieces of paper, 12 by 12 sheets of paper. It's beautiful, called Flowers and More, right? It's our standard paper. It's not lightweight, flimsy. It's not any different from any of our other papers. And it's double sided. So you have a ton of options with this paper. And I will be showing you how cool it is again on Wednesday. You can purchase that for $18. So let's say you have purchased other product for $150. You can actually put this on your order with the order number and then pay the $3 difference. Stampin' Up! Lets you do that. They don't let you add a bunch of things on and then pay a huge difference. But anyway, they let you pay the difference. And the other thing that's free in this from this catalog is At the Pond. It's super cute. It's just kind of a kooky little frog. And so this is a stamp set, right? And so anyway, those are just a couple of choices that are only available to earn with host rewards. And they're only available till the end of April. Okay, woo! Any questions about the mini catalog? Any questions? Well, I'm getting ready to tell you all about the cool celebration sets I have. Any surprises from what we've seen with my swaps? Now I want you to tell me, since we've looked in the mini catalog, what is your favorite suite in this catalog? Full name. And what's your favorite suite? Which one does it for you in here? I think, it's hard to pick a favorite. But I will tell you that while you're putting in your answers. This is the beautiful suite of products that Suzanne and I are going to be using for our one-day retreat. And so I would love it if you would join me for that. It's going to be such a fun one. It really is. Not the proper name. Keep trying. Legendary Ride. No. Ready to Ride. Okay, let me see here. Beautiful Thistle. Not as sweet. Maria, I know you're going to be mad at me, but it's not a suite. It's a bundle. Country Bouquet. No, that's not the name of it. Sorry, Kathy. They trip us up, right? Okay, so the first one to say the name is Jean Shoot Ready to Ride. Jean. Lucky Jean. Okay, Jean, I'm going to give you a choice, but you have to tell me now. I mean, don't think a million years about it, okay? I want to know if you want the amazing phrasing stamp sets or a package of the dots. You let me know in the comments here, and then I'm going to write your name down. And while she's doing that, and I like By the Bay too. Also coming to this house on Wednesday. Okay, so let's look at Ready to Ride. Jean, I'm surprised. I don't know. I don't picture you as like a biker mama. But see, this is how we learn fun things about each other. Okay, so I don't know why I didn't just let these cards fall out, because now they're just going to do work. They're going to be at my events so people can ooh and ah them. Okay, let's look at Jean's favorite, Ready to Ride. It has some gorgeous paper, I'll tell you that. So here's Ready to Ride. Yeah, Jean. Jean likes to hop on her Harley at the end of a long day. I know, right, Brene? Go, Jean. Okay, so this is it. Isn't it cool, though? Dad, you're the coolest. Classic, authentic you since forever. I love that. Right on. It's your birthday. This paper is way cool. Very versatile, more versatile than you might think. Has these cool scenes in it and stuff. And it's like a tight color palette, doesn't it? It's so fun though. And it has this is the embossing folder. Look at it. Isn't it fun? Metal plate 3D embossing folder. And so anyway, that's a cool choice. We didn't talk about it at all yet. So cool choice, Jean. I love that. Okay. So while we're talking about card swaps, I will mention that I actually coordinate a card swap as well. This is not the one I coordinate. These cards are, what did Jean, okay, what does Jean want? Jean, did you tell me your choice yet? You want the stamp set. Okay. Thank you. I'm glad to be sending it out to you. Okay, so card swaps is you make multiples of one card swap and then you send it in and then somebody organizes the coordination of it, right? And then what you get back is, let's say your swap is for 20 cards. You send in 20 of the same card and you get back 19 different cards or 20 different cards, just depends. But anyway, it's really fun. So I organize a swap as well. It is with every new catalog right now. Might change a little bit, but basically it's with every pre-order. You have an option to be in the swap. The swap is, I'm a little picky about, I'm not saying like that your stamping wouldn't be adequate, but I do require certain things. And so, but if you are interested in participating in my swap going forward, the next one will be with the annual catalog pre-order. It'll be fantastic, right? It's going to be really cool. And so please know that I'm still adding to the group. The group's not huge right now, and it will never be something with like 100 people in it probably. But anyway, I shouldn't say that. Anyway, if you're interested in this, the main criteria for my swap is that you have to make cards that an avid level crafter could look at and be able to replicate. Okay. So, and Roz is in the group and she, oh my gosh, she just, you'll see the cards in a couple of weeks probably. I don't want to show them before, obviously, before the swappers see them. And so, anyway, FYI, they're going out in the mail tomorrow. Yay. Okay, so with that, let's take a look at Celebration. Super fun. Oh my gosh, it's so fun. Okay, let's start with the adorable owls. They are adorable. And I have several cards from that. And then I was so surprised that I have several cards from the carrots. And it's not that I don't like them. I love them, but I was like, I don't know about the carrots. Well, people came through on the carrots. Okay. Oh, so pretty. I love this combination of the pool party ribbon with the fresh freesia. And then this paper is also a celebration item, free with $100. Okay, Carol Sanderson, thank you. It's so cute, isn't it? So she's made this a little shorter so that she can bring her circle embellishment, I don't know, her circle feature out, and then this will still fit in an envelope. But it's gorgeous. It's so cute. And she's just done all the things, right? Okay, so pretty. And then here's another one, just colored more like traditionally, but I love this combination of early espresso crumb cake and then this designer series paper, which is probably Starry Sky. Really pretty. Oh, and it says Happy Valentine's Day. I love that. So this is in the stamp set. Then the Happy Valentine's Day comes from another one. And this is Erin McMahon. Very cool, Erin. I love it. And these these pastel adhesive back dots are also in the new mini catalog. I know, KZ, you need to join it again. It's so fun. Down under, Leslie says they call a metal plate checker plate. Is that what it says in your catalog? Or does it say metal plate? And you're wondering, like, what is that? Inquiring minds want to know. Here's another one, very cute. Very little stamping, you will notice, or coloring on the owl. But the addition of coloring around the owl with the pool party Stampin' Blends really adds a lot. See, so just take a look at that. I love it. So the body of the owl, oh, sorry, Leslie. We're kind of weird that way, right? Okay, so anyway, she's done like a lot of cool little tricks with this. D Slater. Very cool, D. I love it. And then over here, okay, and so the owls are free with a $50 purchase. But remember, if you are my customer or going to be my customer, first of all, thank you so much. And second of all, if you're going to purchase $150 during January and February, do not choose the owls because you will get an owl stamp set for free when you are in my VIP celebration party. Okay. So here is another level one, free with a $50 purchase. This is called Thanks a Bunch. My friend Anne chose this one first, and that surprised me. I didn't peg her for a carrot lover that much in an artsy way. Okay, so these are some buildable carrots that you do with a couple of different stamps. So you can do different colors. This person has been so clever and has added the rabbit from an Easter set in the mini catalog. This is uh who is this? Beth Maxwell. Thank you, Beth. And again, has used paper that is also free. Oh yeah. See, everybody's using this paper because it's so cool. I mean, it's in brights. So who doesn't love that? Look at this, how those are kind of like cascaded across there. Oh, and then three little ones on the inside. Suzanne Taylor. Thank you, Suzanne. That's gorgeous. She has used that twine that was in Jean's favorite set, the Ready to Ride. Oh, and this is nice. This is a two-tone ribbon that is really gorgeous. Annual catalog. More paper from the, okay, this is Diane Clay's. Let me just get the name of that paper right now. I think it's called Dandy Designs. I'm still learning myself, right? Okay, yes. Dandy Designs. Again, this is a 48 pack of paper. It is free with a $100 purchase. It's fantastic. I've been cutting it up like crazy, even before I saw all of these swaps. Now I'm really going to be cutting it up. Okay. This is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful choice of paper. And this coordinates with the bundle that I was talking about called the Dainty Designs. This is Dainty Flowers. So it coordinates with the stamp and die set. And it even tells you that. Coordinates with the Dainty Delight bundle. Gives you the item number should you want to purchase it. So in this particular case, if you purchase the stamp and die set called the Dainty Delight bundle, it's $54.75 US. So you get the paper for free. Okay. And then add an adhesive and you are good to go. This is beautiful. This is from the paper. So these designs have been watercolored by our artisans, I think. And we have in-house design artists and concept artists. So I do believe these has actually been watercolored and then they took a photo of it. So they still appear as if they're on watercolor paper, but they're flat. I love this. I love this is Sharon Rogers too. Sharon Rogers made some cool cards. I love Stampin' Up. I mean, come on. Don't you love that? Thank you for your kindness. Dawn Bourgette. Scottsville, Michigan. That is Dawn Bourgette. Very pretty. Just with strip card is what that's called. And we made one last week with the flower paper that's coming up. And so save those strips of DSP. It's or just make some, right? Now here, this one has been used with the leaf. I think it's the leaf embossing folder in the background prominently. And then just a strip of the DSP. I love it. It's so pretty. Susan Schneider. And I think that's very cool to put a little flat embellishment right on the inside. I don't do that, but I might now. Okay, and again, just this paper, you literally cut this out. You get 6 on a sheet of paper, and then just add a little sentiment, and like she has done, away you go. Uh-oh. Oh, okay, here we go. This is oh, is this Pat Benetto? It's Patricia Benetto. Pat Benetto's on here all the time. Pat, is this your card? If it is, report to me. It's beautiful. It's so fun. Oh my gosh. Hey y'all. This is the Day at the Farm stamp set. Also has a Day at the Farm paper. I'm sorry. Free with a $50 purchase, right? It also coordinates with another bundle in the mini catalog. So again, you could purchase that bundle. It's $51.25, and then you get the paper for free. Oh, it's so cute. And so here's what someone has done. So these dies are in the die set that I was just talking about, the bundle, and the stamp set in the bundle. Oh my gosh, this weather vane in there too. And then she's taken all different pieces of this paper, and these animals were actually cut directly out of the paper. So you can either stamp them and color them yourself, or you can just cut them right out of the paper and be done with it. It is so cute, isn't it, Holly? It's so adorable. This is, oh gosh, she even gave me a list of things. This is Patience Holt from Arkansas. Okay. Now, here is one where the person has stamped the lamb and die cut it, but look at the die cut. It has some curls that are kind of embossed in it to make it look like the wool, I guess, give it texture. And then this, is this stamped? I think it's stamped. It's really cool. And then she has used a scrap of the paper, a strip of the paper, and really fun. And this is Christina Reese. Yep, I like it. Good job, Christina. That's a cool card. Here's another one. Thinking happy thoughts of you. And I love this. I don't know. It's kind of like it's a regular fold, but then you just cut the front off and do a little jet out here, whatever that fun fold's called. But I like it a lot because it's really easy. And anyway, it's just adorable, that paper. So I ordered the paper because I'm not missing out on the paper, and I don't have the bundle. Okay, this is Melinda Anderson. Very nicely done. Oh, I love my swaps. So do you feel inspired as you're watching these? Jean says that's the favorite in the mini catalog. This one is. It's really cute, isn't it? And it has a lot of different things. Like some pages are just, they're not all animals. Some are plaids and all that stuff. So this is probably my favorite in the annual catalog, and I've already worked with it. You know that. What? You don't know that? Well, watch my last live, and then you'll see it. I do apologize in advance, though. The audio was a little funky. So this is some cool paper. And here they have just used a little bit of the paper. And then again, the coordinating stamp set. So it tells you this stamp set and die is $48.50. So you'll have to add an adhesive, no big. Oh, and then look what they did inside. I love that. They did strips. And that's cool. This is a book fold card. It's very nice. I like it a lot. This is Barbara Smith. Okay. Oh, now we're getting to, this is also free with a $50 purchase. I really can't see it that well, but it's like 2 scenery type stamps. And somebody, oh my gosh, in a swap has taken the time to color all of those. And that's just a cool card for anybody, right? Isn't it neat? Oh, that's nice. Wow. And that is Susan Mulvey. I like to see where these people are from sometimes. I need to put where I'm from because I don't. But doesn't everybody know now? I say it all the time. Come to you live from Boise, Idaho. Okay, this one now is free with a $100 purchase. So it's a little more involved, right? It's a little more of a product. So it requires a $100 purchase. It is a beautiful set. of photopolymer stamps and two-step stamping. It's so gorgeous. Look at this. I mean, and then these are shown. Here's another thing. These images are shown at 85%. So just know that they're much larger than that. Unless it says that images are shown at a certain percentage, it means that the images on the front of a stamp set are two size, not two size, TO size. Okay. So if you're trying to like measure and you're just using the images, just know that. So yes, let's take a look. It's funny how everybody kind of had the same idea here. Look at these cards. 3 different people, and they all used the same color palette. It's so gorgeous and so interesting that they did that. This one is Kate Fatma. Sorry, it took me a minute there. That was some really modern text. So here she has used, it looks like she colored it, right? But no, that's just the stamps. So they're really fun. This one's not colored at all, and you don't miss it. I think it really makes it pop from all of that really cool paper. And oh, I didn't notice, but this, I think this is pale papaya. It's kind of a ribbon, but it feels like faux suede. This is Nadine Dupree. Very nice symmetrical design, isn't it? Very tight and very collected. This is another book fold. It's so nice. And again, this paper, all this paper is the Dandy Designs. Okay, we are loving it here in demonstrator land. This is Manda Dorley as well. We love it in demonstrator land. Oh, this was mine. And I looked to make sure. Yes, it was mine. And let's see here. I must have put it in the wrong area for some reason, but it's there. I used the paper. I was just trying to, and then I was trying to also highlight this shimmer paper that is in the mini catalog. Okay, and then, oh my gosh, this is cute. So they've taken, this is a strip card also, but they've taken the strips, glued them together, probably glued them together, and then ran them through the embossing folder. So they all become like one piece. That's very cool. And this is, oh, this is Luli Gonzalez. I know her a little bit. And she has used this right here, the gate. So this is the Scenic Garden. This is a free host set during celebration. And you get this for free. It just gets added to your order automatically when you purchase $300 or more. Okay, so it's very nice. And the saying, it's okay not to feel okay. That is from another stamp set that I didn't have another sample from, but where is it? I don't think I have it out here, but I will show you. It's in here. It's a $50 choice. And it's called Sending Support, which makes sense, right? Sending support. Don't overlook it, because it kind of like the farm gets all the attention on this page, but I will tell you what it says. One moment. It says, good luck. There are so many ways you might feel right now. Alone shouldn't be one of them. I'm looking for, there's innies and outies, right? Sending loves, thoughts, and prayers. Some days are harder than others. Hope today is one of the easier ones. My shoulder is yours. You've got this. Courage is being really scared and doing it anyway. So I think some of those hit home for sure. I could use those sentiments. Thank goodness I have the stamp set. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, please tell me in the comments, what is the last day of celebration 2023? The last day. First person wins a prize. Last day. Kathleen, 228. You are correct, ma'am. Cindy coming in right after that. Kathleen, would you like the perfect pomegranate celebration host set from last year, or would you like the polished dots? Please let me know in the comments. I will write your name down and congratulations. Casey is a big helper at the Stamping Zoo. She is always pushing for sharing videos, sharing my video in particular. So I love when she comes on because I always know we're going to have a few extra shares. Everybody knows. Okay, so it's important that you know that, right? It's also important to know something I said earlier, and that is things in this catalog are basically while supplies last. Casey would like the dots. You've got it. And so just remember that buy what you want or earn what you want first, because it may not be there. And they don't give us a bunch of notice. It's just, it's gone. So again, I am so glad that you guys came on with me tonight. And oh, that was kind of dumb. I'm so glad that you guys, first of all, I'm really glad that we had good audio. Yay. I'm wondering if it's because my headphones are separated. I don't know. Pretty soon it's going to be because I like spin around in a circle 3 times in this chair, counterclockwise. I'll have all sorts of things, but you are so welcome, you guys. We are just starting celebration, and I will be back with you Thursday night, 7 p.m. Mountain Time. Again, don't worry about writing that down. Just follow my page, and then you will always know. Okay, and I know, yay for good audio. Tell me about it, sister. And I can't guarantee it next time, but hopefully we're on a stretch. Let's start with we've had one good night, and so let's just hope we just continue with that, right? So again, thank you so much, everybody. Thanks for playing along. And I am, oh gosh, Alicia is, you guys, everybody send your healing thoughts and prayers to Alicia. She's got a bit of a hurt foot. I think she's going to be stamping a lot, which is not bad, Alicia. It's not horrible, right? But I think you're going to be stamping a lot. Okay, so thank you so much, everyone. Like I said, see you Thursday night. Have fun stamping, and we'll be back soon.